How do I become more feminine? Hello and welcome to Chengi's world, soon to be Black Swan Relationship Academy. I am Chengi, and you, my precious ones, of course, are and forever will be my world. Thank you so much for those of you who are coming, who are new to my channel. We've had a whole new family, and I love you and I appreciate you, and I appreciate my friend RC Blakes for having me on his channel, because so many of you are so happy that you found me on there and that you can begin your feminine journey with me. So love you, RC Blakes. We have a lot of love between us. We have such an amazing connection that just was a God thing. So welcome to those of you who are part of his family and now have become a part of mine, and welcome to those of you who have found me through the YouTube ether. You are welcome. As we move forward, we will be having a launch on the 19th of June 2021, 7 p.m. BST. Links are in the description below to book your seat. They are free seats and some VIP paid ones for a bit of an after party with me. Well, not that exciting, more of a chit chat, get to know each other, ask questions, and you know, just really get to know each other afterwards. My coaches and myself will be with you after, and of course you get a download of my book, Position for I Do. But one of the questions, the reason I'm recording this video is because you ladies have been asking me, Chengi, how do I become more feminine? I'm excited to start my new Black Swan journey. Yes, you know, you're so excited and you want to figure out, how do I become more feminine? How do I get there? And what are the one thing or the two things I need to do to become feminine? I want to become feminine because I want all of the magic that comes with being feminine. I want all the men that feminine women attract. I want to be with a masculine guy. I want to be happier. I want my energy to be better and lighter, and I just want a better life. And I'm feeling this femininity because I've been in masculine energy for so long, and I'm drained and I'm tired. So I want to take that journey, and I want to say welcome. The journey to femininity for the modern woman is in fact that, a journey. It is a journey of 1,000 steps that starts with just one step. And you finding me is an indication that you are ready for that journey. So many people know of the journey, but they're not ready to be a part of it. So if you are here watching this video in this moment, having your Black Swan moment with me, it is because your soul knew where to go to find what it needed. Now, one of the things that defines a feminine energy is the ability to ask for help. A lot of us who have been in masculine energy for a long time find it hard to ask for help because we're so used to doing for everyone and ourselves, and we know how to make things happen, that we've almost become women that don't know how to ask for help. But I want you to begin your femininity journey, or continue your femininity journey strong, by letting you know that a woman does not become feminine all by herself in an island, all by herself. You need a community. Being feminine is something that happens within the context of a community. People who encourage, people who normalize what is feminine. And there are a lot of people who have a lot of big problems with the feminine message because they feel that it pushes certain female agendas backward. And so you will find that a lot of people have been scripted to be masculine, and that will be triggered. And some of my clients were like, Chengi, when I first heard your stuff, I was really triggered because it's like you were asking me to be less than who I was. But as they've taken the journey with me, they're able to really see how wonderful and fulfilling it is to live the feminine lifestyle. This is not just a journey, but a lifestyle too. A way we do things, a way we show up in the world, a way we wake up in the morning, a way we spend those few moments getting in touch with ourselves. It is a complete shift and change of paradigm and way of showing up in the world. It is not a regression, it is a progression. When we build upon our masculine prowess and make our femininity our banner and the most important thing that people see and feel around us, we become very fruitful and very fertile. Feminine energy is like a tree planted, and it just sits. It doesn't move towards or hustle towards. It sits and it takes in nourishment, it takes in air, it takes in water, it takes in life. And as it takes in and is present with itself, as it just stands there, present with itself, aware of its own needs. Let us consider the tree. The tree is not aware of the needs of the birds. It is not aware of the needs of people who need to eat. It is not aware of the needs of shade. It is only aware of its own existence and its need to thrive, its need to produce leaves and to take in carbon dioxide and to release oxygen. Everybody around the tree benefits from the tree as a result of the tree existing, being, and nourishing itself. When the tree is nourished, when the tree gets the water it needs and it gets the nutrients from the soil and it gets the carbon dioxide from the air, it begins to flourish. It begins to bear leaves, and after leaves we get flowers. Beauty comes out of the tree and fruit comes out of the tree, and all of a sudden the birds find a place to have their nests, and people find a place to eat and shade from the sun. Yet the tree was not intending to feed everybody. Its only intention was to be healthy and to thrive in itself. And as a result, it produces life for everybody else. This is my explanation that I love to give my clients and those that come on a discovery call about what femininity truly is. It is attention to self, nourishing self, and getting help for self, and managing self's world. Because when a woman is fulfilled, when we are happy, when we are comfortable, we are like that tree. We just start to produce fruit. Everybody around us is happy. The man in our lives is happy. Our children are happy. They find shelter. They want to be around us. Men gravitate to us. When we are in happy feminine energy, when we are in a space where we are thriving, the world around us just benefits as a result. So many of us have spent so much time always giving and not nourishing ourselves. And it's also about having the people in your life that nourish your soul. In this video, I'm going to quickly go through the types of women and the types of qualities they need to have around you. To develop feminine energy, you have to hang around women, feminine women. This is how we develop it. And this is why I created the community of the Black Swan Nation, where a bunch of beautiful, amazing, feminine women on a feminine journey come together and date together and talk together and love together. You are welcome to join the Black Swan Nation. All of the links are in the description below. Okay, so moving forward. Who are the types of women you need to have around you? Trust me, I have these women around me. You don't need to have 10. You can have one friend with all of the qualities. You can have 2 or 3 with all of the qualities. But in order for you to make your Black Swan magic happen, you definitely need to have these women with these qualities in your life. Number 1, you need your day ones. These are the people that encourage you and love you, support you, to hold you, to speak for you. These are your supporters. These are the people that see you, your truest essence, but they don't let you become a big superstar. They ground you. They're like the soil that you were planted in that holds you together. Do you have a friend like that, a woman like that in your life? Number 2, you need your cheerleader. Yes, you need that woman, that girl that will champion you, scream for you, that person who just believes in you. They just always think if anyone's gonna win, it's gonna be you. It's gonna be you. They just have your back, and they're just that person who's always clapping, the person This woman, you will know who she is because when good news happens, she's the first person you call. Because you know she is going to rejoice and be glad with you like it happened to her. She is your first call because she's gonna get it. She's gonna be excited for you. This is your cheerleader. You need your safe space. Number 3, your safe space is your friend that won't judge you. She won't come up with any judgments. She won't try and pigeonhole you. She won't try and judge what you're doing. She's the one that listens with compassion. You need a friend that listens with compassion and makes it okay for you to be weak, makes it okay for you to lose it now and again, but always encourages you to be the best version of yourself. You never feel judged. This is your friend that you go to when you know you made that mistake, slept with that guy, let yourself down. She's the friend you go to because you know her arms will be wide open, and she will emotionally, energetically, spiritually hold you in her arms and tell you, girl, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. You haven't completely blown it. You're okay and you're still a good person even though you've messed up. You need your prayer warrior. You need that woman who you know you can call any time of the day and pray it out. Whether you're religious or not, maybe the meditation partner, but somebody who helps you access your spiritual life powerfully. Somebody who will stand with you spiritually. Somebody who holds you up spiritually. Regardless of your religion, you need that person. You all know that I'm Christian, so I have prayer warrior friends, plural. That woman that will be like, right, that's it. We're storming the gates of heaven concerning this. Because sometimes in life, you're going to come across things that you simply did not prepare for. Then you need your savior. You need that friend who is going to show up for you anywhere in the world at any time. You know that friend who, if you need money because you're stranded abroad, she's the person who's going to send it, no questions asked. If you are in a bad situation on a bad date, all you need to do is call. She will drive halfway across the world to pick you up. Again, these qualities can be in one woman, they can be in a few, but they cannot be missing from your life if you're going to develop your feminine energy. The next woman is your inspiration. You need a woman that you look up to, a woman you want to be like one day, a woman that inspires you, the woman that you admire, the woman you want to be, the woman you want to model. I always say to my clients, find your model, find your brand. Who is that woman you want to look like, be like? I know it sounds silly because we think, but we're not supposed to want to look like somebody else. But in truth, there is nothing new under the sun. There is a brand of woman. What brand do you want to be? Find her. Whether she existed in the past, she's somebody in the future. If she is your brand, go for it. Model her. We learn by modeling. We became the women we became by modeling the women that we saw around us. The only way you will truly embody feminine energy is to have that woman that inspires you. She doesn't necessarily have to be part of your world. She can be somebody that you follow on social media, somebody that you watch her videos. But as you begin to model her, the way she speaks, the way she walks, the way she dresses, the way she thinks, as you begin to model her, you will begin to evolve into a version of yourself that has additional qualities. You can never ever become somebody else, but you can develop the traits of other people, add them to who you are, and become a magnificent masterpiece. The next woman, number 7, is your pillar and your anchor. This woman is like your mama. She is your pillar. She makes sure that you are strong. She makes sure that you are strong. And she will anchor you in any storm. She might not be your prayer warrior. She might not be your savior. But she's the woman when you know you need to get your big girl pants on. She's the girl you're calling because she's going to be, get it together. You've got this. Go. she's that woman. She's somebody you can totally rely on to be emotionally stable when you need her. Then you need your fun friend. Number 8. Every girl needs a girl that just wants to have fun. A girl that just likes a good time. She's really harmless. She's never gonna do any real harm. But she loves to go out, to party, to have a good time. She's the woman that will remind you that you're a fun being. She's going to remind you that you're a sexual being. She's going to remind you that life is for living. And the feminine woman is a happy woman, is a woman that smiles, is a woman that enjoys life. The feminine woman is a joy goddess. She is the fountain of joy. And we need that person who always has a joke, always has a laugh, is always bubbly. I'm not talking about friends that are toxic and will get you drunk and, you know, introduce you to bad people and bad men and bad situations and get you into trouble. I'm talking about the friend that just has a full love for life. She just loves and she enjoys life and she likes to be about and go about and wear bright things. We all need that girl in our lives. In our lives, we need a devotee or a protege. Every single woman that is going to become a feminine goddess has to have somebody that she is teaching, because you have to give it to keep it. If you are responsible for modeling femininity for somebody else, trust me, you will do it, because you know that people are watching. Somebody that you are influencing is relying on you to be the most feminine version of yourself. It's so important that every single woman watching this video has a young girl or a younger woman or a less experienced woman or a woman in need, a woman who's just been divorced, a woman who has a need to elevate to even where you are. Somebody less off, but somebody willing to learn from them. This is essential for you to have accountability that touches your heart. Last but not least, this is not going to be the most popular, but it is necessary. I don't have all the time in the world to go through why it is necessary, but I want you to know that every woman needs a Judas. Every woman needs a critic. Every woman needs that person that will criticize or betray her. Oh my gosh, Chengi, shouldn't these people be removed from our lives? This is a person that you know this is their role in your life. The Judases of this world are able to point out things in you that the people who love you cannot. Our enemies have a reason for being in our lives. Every great person has had an enemy that they're aware of. Even Jesus kept Judas about because he knew he would need him. There's some places in life we will never go unless we are betrayed or let down by somebody. The issue here is to be aware of who they are, aware of how dangerous they are, and know that you cannot just chuck them and kick them to the curb, because guess what? Another one will come to take their place. Understand that the Judas, understand that that frenemy person that you have identified has a place in your life. They don't understand why, but they will be the critic that will make you elevate. They will always tell you the truth to hurt you, but it is the truth nevertheless. They will always be honest with you to pull you down, but it is honesty nevertheless. They will say the things that your best friends, your pillars, won't want to say. They have their place. And everybody in the mix is essential and useful. To become a high-value feminine woman, it is about curating our world, getting rid of people who simply no longer fit, loving them at a distance. It may be difficult, but you will never be able to start and win and thrive in your feminine journey if you don't have the right people around you that you can always go to ask for help. I hope that this video was helpful. I look forward to seeing you in my next one and at the launch. In the meantime, take care of you.